Hi, this is Michaela. This is going to be my video recording for the discussion for the place-based lesson plan video and discussion. So what I did was I chose to do my lesson plan over so I chose second grade because that's where I'm hoping to be student teaching. And so I wanted to practice with that grade level. So I went back to my Padlet that we did earlier in the semester, and I looked at that and I saw that their standards were then and now. And so I went ahead and I pulled up the actual standards for the social studies. And let me see if I can share my screen. So here I have my lesson plan here. So I have the date, and it's going to be social studies mixed with ELA subject form, and it's then versus now. So my social studies standard was societies experience continuity and change over time, and also through in there relationships between people, place, idea, and environment are dynamic. Because what I'm going to include and have be my place space is kind of going to involve that as well. So there really wasn't a math standard or a science standard that I wanted to incorporate with it. But as far as ELA, I did W.2.8, recall information from experiences or gather information from provided sources to answer a question. So what I would want to do with the students is this would be like a 2-day project where on the first day, they would stop my screen share so you guys can see me now. So on the first day, we would go on a field trip to a museum. And for this purpose, I did the local museum that's actually right next door to my house that my mom was on the board of. And it's the Trading Post Museum. So it's like the whole Lane County area and that kind of stuff. And so it could really be done at any kind of museum. So the students would take field trip there, get a tour, learn about life, what it was like there during that time period. And they take mental notes, maybe even take some pieces of paper, or at the end of it, we could sit down as a group and we could take some class notes over what we learned. And then the next day we would go back to school and we would come together as a group again and we'd go over what we remembered from that day, our field trip. And then we would also talk about, okay, so what's our life like now? We make a list of a couple things together so that the kids kind of have an idea of what I'm wanting from them and what I'm expecting from them. And then I would release them at that point for it to be the assessment, more of the formal assessment time, so that they would be challenged with either, they would have the choice of either creating an essay or they could do any other kind of creative project that they wanted to in order to portray this information. But they would be assigned to list out the differences between how life was 100 years ago versus now. So they would have to compact that information into some type of display, creative essay, anything like that. And I really want to give them the option to choose how they display that because I feel like they'd be more involved and more invested in it. Yeah, that would be the formal assessment. So it all kind of ties back into the literature standard as well, recalling information from experiences. So their personal experiences of trying to recall what kind of things are in their daily life, and then they're recalling information from the experience they've had the day before on their field trip and what they've learned in the museum. Yeah, that's it.